Hi guys, it's me, Joanne. So I decided to come back for a second video. It's Friday night. Friday night I usually spend most of my time in my craft room. My family knows this. They do bother me, so I may have to pause or edit. I don't even know how to do any of that stuff, but we're just going to start off like this. So my son, Kyle, he's 14. He came down with the flu on Tuesday. He's been sick all week, but he is on the upswing now. So he has a 3-day weekend now. So hopefully we'll get him back and good, and you know, he'll be fine. My husband, he's out watching the truck race because it's Daytona 500 weekend, which I do like to watch the Sunday races, but my husband will watch every race up until that point. So everyone's busy. Hopefully I can get a little bit of time to talk to you guys. All right. So I wanted to start off with saying I'm very new to YouTube, and I apologize for any of these videos because I don't really know what I'm doing, and I don't have the equipment for the camera or the lighting, or so hopefully these videos will come out okay and I'll get better. I'll find something. I've been watching other YouTube videos and getting ideas of what I need to get for the camera, to hold the phone, to take the videos and that. So, I want to say, like I think I said in my first video, I've been on Instagram for about 1.5 years as Happy Mail Swapper. I like sending mail. I like getting mail. Happy Mail, of course. So I'm involved in a lot of swaps. I host swaps on Instagram. I'm currently getting into the YouTube world, and I'm working on a project on one of the YouTubers that I watch, which I'll tell you guys about in a little bit. But I wanted to tell you or show you my Valentine's gift. So my husband, who I don't think he really gets it, but he wants to make sure that I have everything that I need to do what I love to do, because he's just a great guy, and that's how it is. So when it comes to die cuts and embossing, which I like to do, I had the Cuddle Bug. So for Valentine's Day, my husband got me the Big Shot, the Sizzix Big Shot. And I was like, oh, well, I have the Cuddle Bug. I don't know if I need another die cutting machine. And well, let me tell you, I love this thing. So I'm not going to go through the whole process with you because I think I would be terrible at that, and I would probably bore you, and it would take too long for me to even do it. So I have already cut out the die cuts that I got with the Sizzix, and I want to show you. So I'm going to move this down here just so I can show you, and hopefully that's good with the camera. I don't know how some people do this. I think they have the camera hanging from a hat on their head or something. So we'll move you around a little bit. This is the Sizzix die cut, Big Shot, sorry. And with it, of course, you need dies. You can't just have the machine. We got the coffee cups, which I really wanted, although now I'm wondering if they're kind of outdated and, you know, we need to move on to something new, but I never had them, so I got them. And I cut out a bunch of pieces, and no, that's not good. Okay. I don't know how to pause. I don't want to pause this throughout and that. So, all right, we'll do this. So I cut out the pieces, and there's one, and there's another, and this Sizzix just cuts so much better. It's so easy. I'm gonna love it. Tonight's the first night I've really been playing around with it. Another cartridge, I guess we'll call them, that I got is this one. I don't know. I think the lighting's terrible, but I don't know. I really like this. I'm not so into Victorian in that, and I think that's kind of what this is, but I really like the spool. I think I can make cuts and put some washi tape around that for Happy Mail. So I did cut that out, and I actually did it on like a green glitter. And then here's the button. Cute, right? Okay. Now, I think the best one I received, or purchased, because this was all, I put it all in my Amazon cart and we just checked it out. Actually, it's this. Okay, probably can't see this too well, but it's a bicycle, a mailbox. It's really cute. It comes with 2 embossing folders and a bunch of dies. Okay, comes with the bicycle die, a mailbox die. How awesome is that? A circle die, a little squiggly die, and these all go with the bike, you'll see. Comes with the word delight to cut out. There we go, delight. And then it also comes with a basket. Cute, right? It sits on the end of the bike. The 2 embossing folders. I think it's that light. It's really bad. But that's the bicycle. Okay. And you emboss it. And then there's another embossing folder with the different accessories. The word, the basket. So, what I did before I started this horrible video, alright, I embossed the bike, which we cannot see at all here. Oh dear. Alright, well, you're going to have to take my word for that one until I figure out a way to make this work. Okay. So, anyway, once you emboss it, you can then die cut it. So, we can cut out the bike, and you can't really see the detail. Oh, maybe a little bit, okay. The detail on that. And then we emboss the word this way, backwards. Delight. That's really cute. I love that. The mailbox, which I think, can you see the embossing on the mailbox? Okay. Right? And I'm thinking you can highlight any of this with some markers or some crayons or whatever. Okay, came with this is the squiggly cut out. And this is the circle embossed cut out. So I think what you can do is take that and kind of layer the bike with a different wheel, the squiggly piece, you can add that to the bike to kind of give it some dimension. The basket, you can add that. So I think it would be really cute on cards. Happy Mail. I'm actually in a tag swap right now, which I've never done before. And I'm hoping to use some of these on the tags, on one of the tags that I have to make. So that is the Sizzix. I'll be playing with that. I'm not sure I'm going to actually do that on camera because it just takes too much time. But I did cut out a bunch of pieces for the coffee cups. I was just trying it out, so I just did 2 colors. I did a brown and like a beige to kind of contrast that. So I did want to say that I've been watching YouTube for a while, which I I kind of laugh at, because my son, who's 14, is always on YouTube, just always on. I'm like, what are you doing on YouTube all the time? But I realize I can't really say anything, because I am now on YouTube all the time, watching videos, crafting, project shares, just anything. And I did want to, you know, some of the people I've been watching for the last, what if I turn this light off? Is that better? And this light down. Maybe this is the light that I gotta turn off. Hang on. Oh, if anything, you can count me as the worst YouTuber. All right, maybe we'll try that. I don't know. Get rid of that. Okay. So I've been watching YouTube for about the last 2 years. I've always been into crafting, but never really did anything. My mom was big into crafting, and when I was a kid, I couldn't be bothered. She was more knitting, sewing. I don't like any of that, but give me paper, and I'm like, oh, what can I do with that paper? So I just want to say that the people that inspired me to even start doing these videos, because I would watch and be like, oh, I could never do a video. And even now, who knows how many subscribers I'm going to get, because if you ask me, this is torture, I'm sure. But I do want to give a shout out to Christina Betts, awesome lady. Scrap the World, been watching her for a long time. Sabrina Ann, love her videos. They're great. I don't think I'll ever be up to the caliber that they are. I mean, I love making things. I love sending things. I love receiving things, but I think I'm better than I was, but I'll never be up to some of these ladies, and that's okay, but they are awesome. Just recently, I started subscribing to Pink Zebra Unicorn Crafter, and her and I have actually become friends, which, you know, is another thing that's weird, because I would say to my kids, oh, well, how can you be friends with people on YouTube or Xbox, and I think you can. It's just scarier for, you know, a mom with the kids, you know, wondering what with me, I know what I'm getting into. I know what I can share, what I can't, and, you know, I don't think the kids really know what they can, and that's kind of scary, but it's a little more understood now. Just recently, I've been watching Lisa's hauls. I like her, and, you know, I like her because she brings her husband into it, and I think eventually I'm going to get my husband into this, because I don't know that all my videos are going to be crafting related. I like the chit chat videos that are going on now. I don't know if you follow Sabrina Ann, but her husband has just recently come into her videos, and he's trying to make cards, and he's trying to craft, and it's really funny. It's humorous. And I could really see my husband doing that too. Another one I've been watching, David V. He's new. Love him. I'm actually involved in a project, a pocket letter project that he put together. So I'm going to be working on that tonight. I actually have all these pocket letter cards cut, and I think I'm going to use the dress form die cuts. I'm somehow going to use these die cuts in that project. Haven't figured that out yet, but I have an idea going. I figure if I write my ideas down, then when it comes time to come in here, I actually have a purpose. Sometimes I come in here and I just love being in here, but I don't have a focus, and I get nothing done. Nothing. My husband's like, what'd you do in there tonight? I'm like, straightened up. I looked at my stuff, you know, whatever. So my videos probably won't be so much project videos. They're going to be more chit chat videos. When my Happy Mail comes in, I will show that. I'm a little upset. I went all week, no Happy Mail, but I know I have some things coming. So next week, when the Happy Mail comes in, I will definitely do a video and show the Happy Mail. So I've also been watching Angie's channel. She's pretty cool. She's, she does pocket letters and chit chat and that. Miss Edie and Mama Lewis. I don't know if you've ever seen them, but they're very entertaining. Again, they exchange pocket letters and do the chit chat. They're just really awesome to watch. I just started watching Jodi's Craft Room. I really like her, and she's given me some really good DIY ideas. This weekend I am going to work on my mason jar project, and I'm going to take a lot of what I've learned from her to get that project. I bought some Mod Podge, not really sure what to do with it, but she gave me a really good idea, so I'm going to work on that. So that's that. I'll probably show more than I actually do, like I said, because I'm not that great at the project shares. If I take my time and I focus, I can get some really nice stuff done. I just love being in here. And another thing I have to do tonight, I did sell an item on Etsy. I do have an Etsy account where I put things up, and I have an eBay account also where I try and sell things. And the reason I do that is just to kind of offset my crafting fees. Like, my husband's good with the big stuff and to make sure I have everything I need. But when it comes to me going to the post office and spending $5, $10, $15 all the time, we kind of, well, what's that about? So I try to make that money on my own on the side so that it covers postage, because we all know how, and postage is going up and shipping to other countries and that. He's supportive, but again, I don't think he really gets what I'm doing, All right. So I'll be taking care of that tonight. Like I said, my son has had the flu for a week. He came down with it on Tuesday. Well, I guess Monday night he started not feeling well. Tuesday we took him to the doctor. Yes, definitely the flu. Put him on the Tamiflu. He's still not 100% on Friday, but 3-day weekend, so I'm hoping by Tuesday he can get back to school. Everybody at work is coming down with the flu. I do work a full-time job. Everyone at work, so I walk around. I've been hand sanitizing every 30 seconds, I feel. On my way home today, I had to make a few stops. Every time I left the store, I hand sanitized. And I'm not usually like that. So that's something that's going on. I'm in New Jersey. And I guess you kind of think it's only happening like right here. But a lot of my Instagram followers and like I'm just hearing that it's in other states and it's really bad. And, people and children are dying from it, and we can't help that happen. We shouldn't be dying from the flu right now. That's not something that should happen. So, hopefully, and I'll knock on anything I can knock on, I won't get sick. I don't want my husband to get sick. So far, it's just been my son, and we're lucky. So, I am a mom of 3 children. I only have one still at home. That's Kyle. He's 14. I have Jimmy. Jimmy's 25. He lives with his girlfriend. Wonderful girl. Love her. Hopefully within the next year or so, maybe they'll get married or he'll pop the question. I don't know. But she's a really good girl, and they're good together. They're good. We like her. And that's, that's what matters. That's what helps. So I'm hoping, I wanted them to come over for dinner on Sunday, but with Kyle being sick, I'm like, I don't know. Do you want to come over and get the germs? And because the 2 of them have been sick within the last 2 or 3 weeks also. I don't think it was the flu, but you know, they had some sort of virus. I also have a daughter. She is 18. She currently lives with her dad, which is fine. I miss her, but I do try and talk to her whenever I can, and we'll get there. I know we'll get there. And then my husband. So, at home all the time, it's just the three of us, but let me tell you, I am constantly busy, constantly running. I'm a mom, I'm a wife, I take care of my family. So, but that's okay, and I can't believe I've gotten through 20 minutes of this video without anybody knocking on the door or coming in or that. So, yay me, right? I'm sure eventually my son, my husband will be involved in these videos just because I want this to be more like real life. I'm not going into some showroom to put up this high-tech video. And I think you'll all get to know them. So, and I see a lot of women with their husbands on and to tell you the truth, I love when the husbands come on. I do. But I also like watching my ladies. So, I think that's all I really have to talk about tonight. It is getting late. It's 8:47 and I have not started anything I was supposed to do in this room. So, I wish you all a good night. Please subscribe. Tell your friends to subscribe. I promise I will get better. Everyone, please have a good night. That's what I want to say. If anyone can leave me comments as to what I can and cannot say, I don't know if I can talk about products, compare products where, say, I didn't like that one particular machine, but I do like this other machine much better. I don't know if I can say brand names. I do see videos where they say like what products they use and the maker of the product and that, so I think that's okay. Also, I would love to know what you guys use, if there's an app to edit the video, or if you can edit the video right on YouTube. I don't know any of that right now, so that's why you're getting this strictly unedited video of 23 minutes of me just rambling with the uhs and the does and the but. So, again, thank you for watching. I will be back soon. And have a good night.